won't grow up. I'm a grown-ass kid. Swear I should be locked up for stupid that I did, but I'm a champion. So I turn tragedy to triumph. Make music that's fire. Get my soul through the wire.
Welcome back to Dunn and Drew. See, it's crazy when we do something and I got the, like, I'm loose.
So we need interviews first?
Yeah, we just did our interview for this podcast. It's coming up later in the show. Welcome back to Dunn and Drew podcast featuring a hint of Jack. Welcome to a must-win week one.
I agree.
Wow.
Hell yes. We are here again at Voodoo Brewing.
PB&J kicking your ass.
Yeah, and I haven't had this in a while. Their PB&J sour tastes just like an Uncrustable. And it's one of your favorite beers.
It might be my favorite.
Wow. This is, and I hate
outside
sours.
of another brewery whose name I won't say because thank you Voodoo for having us. It's not her bar.
Oh, okay.
It's from Voodoo Brewing. Thank you for having us here. But another one of my favorite beers is from another brewery here in Jacksonville, and it's a triple hazy.
Oh, that's got a kick.
Type shit. Yeah.
Type shit. That is a type shit beer. Yeah, this is delicious. Thank you, Voodoo, for having us again. It is a brewery in San Marco, and we are in the upstairs area that is pretty awesome. It's got a bar, got brick, love brick.
Love brick. You always sound like Trump. These two-word sentences.
Got TVs up here, so if you want to watch a game, I would come to Voodoo. But yeah, like I said, it's a must-win week one. We will get into the Jaguars week one matchup versus the Panthers. Can't wait to talk about that. I'm Drew. This is Dunn.
Hello.
And
they know.
This is Jack.
They know.
Jack, no, but I thought with all the comments that we saw on YouTube last week, I saw people that I hadn't seen before. So I was like, maybe they need some insight of who's doing this podcast. So
it's true.
Just want to let you know, Dunn and Drew. I'm Drew. That's Dunn. And we started the podcast in 2017. What a year to start the podcast because the Jaguars went on quite a run.
Holy shit. You're getting into my notes.
But oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm going to go real quick. And then blah, 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 blah. Now we're here.
Super consistent for the past 8 years and haven't missed one episode.
Nope.
I hope you guys are still watching, getting our watch time up.
We've been very broadly NFL topics, but and it used to be a joke that it's not a Jags podcast because we'd go on Jaguars rants while trying to be all NFL encompassing. But lately we've kind of, I don't know, been
gone back to our roots.
more narrowed in on Jaguar stuff.
Yes.
And our guest today is the founder, one of the founders, but he really is founder and operator of Bold City Brigade. It is a Jaguars fan group that started 15 years ago or so.
Yeah.
And it's, if you've been to our tailgates, I mean, you know, or you've been to one of their away games, you know exactly who Bold City Brigade is. If you don't, just type in Bold City Brigade on Google, and you can find out all about it.
Or watch our Chargers tailgate on YouTube.
Oh, my God.
Start there.
You are right. And a few years ago, we brought on Jack, Steelers fan, to keep us humble and grounded. He knows ball, so he says.
Thanks.
I'd have to check him every now and then. You say it all the time. I have to check him every now and then, though, because he's sometimes wrong, because I also know ball. Eric, not so much.
Yes, I am the least of the ball knowledge in this group. Admittedly, I am here for comedic relief and interjection, which you will find out as we commence.
So that is us. Please leave a comment if you are a new listener. I'd love to know. And I already said we'll be joined by Bold City Cap. But first, week one is here. So please, fellas, bear with me.
Why?
Bear with me, for I wrote a poem.
Okay.
I'm so excited about football. This isn't the poem yet.
Does it rhyme?
I'm so excited about football. I wrote this poem last Friday, the week before game week. So this is right before, college football. But I was already...
You're in the feelings already?
I was already sniffing the casa. I just really missed this. I missed the NFL. We're in the poem now.
Oh, okay.
And you said rhyme. No. You know what I learned in high school? Poems.
Here we go.
Poems.
Is this the poem?
Sorry, this is a tangent from the poem.
All right. When,
This is a
when you
spark
get back
note?
into the poem, start from the top.
Okay.
But you don't have to get.
But let me
go.
just preface this.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Poems, and you need to understand this. Poems don't have to rhyme.
I need to understand.
And I learned this in high school. Poems don't have to rhyme. The ones that don't rhyme actually piss me off. But I couldn't rhyme this.
So this poem.
This is a free. What do they call it? What do they call poems that don't rhyme?
I don't know.
Sort of-
Free pose.
I don't know. Bro, pay attention. I took remedial English. English. Remedial. And I pass.
Campbell ass. Sorry.
Whoa.
Okay.
We went
Poem.
to the same high school.
Poem. I missed the NFL. I missed having hope. I missed what the Jacksonville Jaguars were like before employing Trent Baalke. I missed watching college football on Saturday while secretly wishing for Sunday to get here quicker. I miss binging sports talk radio every day and listening to pregame Sunday morning. I miss standing around awkwardly at Jaguars tailgates for 2 hours until my drinks kicked in. I missed spinning the casa. I miss the hangover that the Jaguars will give you, a mix of alcohol and sun poisoning and a home loss. I miss setting my fantasy football lineup every Sunday while walking into the Jaguars stadium. I miss rooting for the guaranteed Derrick Henry touchdown run that gets my Prize Picks entry off to a good start. I miss 7 hours of commercial-filled football. I miss the 85-degree fall Florida weather. I miss Spirit Halloween. I miss pumpkins and hayrides. But most of all, and this is important, I miss Dunn and
You can say it.
I missed.
How you laugh at Dunn and Drew part?
I
He miss
missed.
us for real.
I miss Dunn and Drew. But we made it. Oh, this is not the poem. This is freestyle.
Okay.
But we made it. It always feels like the shortest.
It's like it's not freestyle. It's just freestyle. He reads word for word off his phone.
But we made it, guys. It always feels like the shortest, but also longest off season ever. But football is finally back.
Wow, this is like a Hallmark movie.
What is something y'all missed from football season?
Are we out of the poem?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
This is an interactive poem. What did you guys miss from football season?
Hay rides. When's the last hay ride
Is that
you've
you?
been on?
You miss hay rides?
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ain't been
when
on no
was your
damn
last hay
hayride.
I can't tell you. But I miss the idea.
Right. You love fall. We get it.
I do very much miss fall. You don't even know what fall is.
Yeah, we're
Stop.
not even there yet.
Yeah.
But it has
fall.
felt a little bit fall-y here in Florida.
It actually
Jacksonville.
has.
It's been like 80s and breezy and hasn't been super hot. So it's starting a little early this year. So I get what you're coming from. The only thing I really missed about football is going to tailgates and actually getting up and getting excited for the game that I was about to watch, because I didn't get much of that last season. Which we'll get into my not poem, but a little soliloquy. Last year was a tough watch, as you guys, and because this is the last podcast before we start the game, so everything we're saying is from the heart. You feel me? So last year was a very tough watch. The only home game I attended was against the Colts, and it's only because Hard Rock Bet invited us to the pools at the Jag Stadium. Until Baalke was fired, I was ready to give this life all up. But I'm giving this organization one more chance. Another chance at rewriting what the Jacksonville Jaguars organization means. I trust Gladstone. I trust Baselli. I think Liam Cohen is ready to be a head coach in this league. But now it's on the players to go out and execute and play like champions. I know it doesn't take forever to turn around a team in the NFL. We've seen it with Jaden Daniels. But I've been reserved because of this franchise's history. It hasn't mattered who has stepped through the doors in Duval. But I'm looking forward to it changing for the better. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully it comes. Fortunately for us, me and Andy specifically, our last 2 playoff appearances happened during the existence of our podcast. So they have been good playoff years, and we got to share them with our audience. But before that, before this podcast even existed, our last playoff appearance, we were 14 years old.
Wait. No. Wow. Before the pod. You're right.
We were 14, our last playoff appearance. So when we started the pod, we've had 2 playoff appearances since we started the pod, and we've been doing the pod for 8 years. So nothing has nor can ruin this week right now. The Jags are 0-0 on Sunday, and walking into Everbank will be the best present moment during the season at that time, unless we win. Stay calm, Duval. We got this. I hope. I have to end with I hope because I just fucking don't know.
Jack, what did you write?
I didn't write anything. Your question is what I miss about football.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not to just copy yours, but actually I miss fall so much.
Hay-Rides?
Not particularly hay-rides, but like a true fall that I know where it's orange.
Oh, okay.
Like a October Steelers Jags game.
You're reminiscent of Pittsburgh leaves falling on the ground.
Yeah, orange and the weather's like
crispy,
brisk, or like winter, almost like winter weather here.
I am so nostalgic, and I wonder if this would be the case if we lost, but I'm so nostalgic of our trip to Pittsburgh 2 Octobers ago, where we were just on top of the world. Yeah, weather-wise.
Yeah, the weather was awesome.
Just ambiance.
6-3.
8-3.
God.
Right?
After Pitt?
After Pitt, we were 8. I don't know.
I think you're right. I think it was 6-2.
Yeah.
And then your peak that year was 8-3, and then you finished 8-9.
And then we were like, hey, we got Niners at home, and then they destroyed us. But we won't get into all that.
No. We can't. We mustn't.
I have something to say before we start this fall podcast season. If you guys didn't know, I work for the city of Jax, actually. I have a government job. And the city,
the Fed.
The city has me working on Saturdays now. So, meaning I will need a lot of lift from Jack with college analysis because I will miss a lot of games in the evening time. I don't work in the daytime. I work in the evenings. But
I feel like the day slate tomorrow or Saturday is ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's one good game and it's on
week
at like
2.
7:30.
Week 2 is usually terrible. It's like week 2 and 3. It's not until we really get into the conference matchups where college football really ramps up. But I'm not grinding 60 games of college football every week. So, and
I did this week.
Yeah, that's why I said you're going to be doing a lot of heavy lifting for college. I'm going to try to see what I can see, prioritize what games I can prioritize, set my fucking score notifications for games I care about, and we'll go from there, guys. I know we had some comments saying, one comment, Alex, this is for you, Alex. I know we were a little devoid of college talk last week, but we were in a little hurry, and I didn't have much prepared. So I'll work on that, and we'll get you your college football talk that you're craving. He's a South Carolina Gamecocks fan. Congrats on the top 10.
So you said that this is like the highest. I think you said this is like the highest we'll be unless we win.
In the present moment, yes.
Yeah.
Like walking into the stadium, that'll be like the highest moment of the season.
Spinning the casa at the tailgate will be the best spin unless we're able to spin it again with a winning record.
Right.
But the tailgate, I am so, and it helps also that our friend Tommy is coming to visit.
Oh, yeah.
I am so eager.
So we need 4 tickets.
Yes. I am so eager for this tailgate this weekend. This whole week has been amazing because Monday we had off for Labor Day. Tuesday, our fantasy football draft.
Oh, yeah.
Can
we recap? I want to.
You don't want to recap.
Why?
We can recap later if we have time.
Today, I for whatever reason, I have a reason. I listened to our episode in 2023 where you guys drafted on air.
Because you want to see how much you helped me?
Yeah, and I helped you a lot.
Jeez.
Every pick, you're like, what should I do?
And that's the year I won.
Yeah, you're welcome.
But I don't believe that because I'll have to hear that to believe that.
I screen recorded.
Anyway, then tonight we had the podcast. Tomorrow, Thursday night football. Oh. Friday night football. And I get some cavities filled. Saturday.
That's not good.
Oh, yeah, we do have NFL Friday.
Saturday, college ass, but Tommy will be here.
But it's football.
And it is football.
And there will be good games.
What's the one good game?
The night game is Michigan at Oklahoma.
Okay.
That's a yawn, though.
Okay.
That's good.
Eh,
I mean,
they won't be playoff
it
teams.
shouldn't. It's bad that it's
It's just because they're both ranked.
right. It's yawn that that's the best game, but that's a good
Right.
game.
Sure.
They're both in the teens, I think.
That's the only reason, though.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
who else is in the
There will be
teens?
better games than that one, I'm sure.
Know who else is in teens? Like every Florida school. Hell yeah.
State of
And then-
Florida's back.
2.
Yes, graphic. Every Florida team won except
Wait,
FAU.
Miami's not? in it?
No, they're in the
Miami's top 6.
Wait,
Yeah.
so Florida's not?
Florida
Top what?
is in the
Teens.
teens.
So 3.
Yeah, Florida's in the teens.
Florida State, Florida, and who?
Miami.
Miami.
Oh, they're not in the teens though.
Oh,
They're
Miami's
better
not in
than
the
the
teens?
No, we just said they're like
Oh,
6.
I'm sorry. I meant
Teens
teens,
and
up.
up.
I meant
Okay.
teens up.
I know what you meant.
Sorry. Thank you.
Type shit.
Chemistry. It's immaculate.
Sorry, we're not there.
So, and then Sunday, obviously. Oh, my God. I cannot. We are going to talk tailgating and how excited we are later on, but
We're gonna talk
I am
about that
going
later on.
I'll also talk the guaranteed win, the win that I'm guaranteeing, and also it being a must-win game. It's both. I'm guaranteeing it, but it's also a must-win. So there's nothing to worry about.
Colin, if you're listening, if we lose Sunday, please clip this intro.
Colin doesn't work for us anymore.
He's going to now. I'll hire him back. I need this intro.
With what money?
I need this intro over Panthers dicing us up.
God damn it. Okay, we'll
That'd be
get into
all,
it later.
that would do numbers.
It would. I'd edit it because Andy would be crying over the keyboard.
I have this in my notes that I have a rant about people being content or happy even with an 8-9 record from the Jags. No, I'll get into it later. We get into it.
Why don't
when
we get into it now? You keep
because
saying we're gonna
because
get
we
into
have
it
Cap
later.
on.
You got
okay,
into it.
all right.
And I
You
get
did
into it.
later.
So I don't want to
Okay, all right.
go too heavy on it now, but like no, 8-9 is not. Don't be happy with 8-9. Please don't be content with 8-9. It's not. We deserve so much better, and we have the talent to be so much better. So
You can sell it to the players.
Jack, anything recently in your life that you want to talk about? Before
Oh, yeah.
we talk.
My life updates I wrote down. 1, I still can't dunk. I did have to put training on pause because it hurt my back, but I'm back now.
Like hurt.
Yeah.
Or like a little soreness, a little tweak.
No, tweak. But like it's like
My
feeling
back hurt every day.
Who blew your
No.
back out? Or what happened?
I was
Gay ass.
I was lifting weights.
Oh. Do you ever do the back extension exercise?
Yes.
Oh, me too.
Cool.
It helps.
But yeah, I don't know. I was just I don't know how I was lifting and then it just my back started like really hurting and it hurt really bad for 2 days and it's like kind of back. It's good now. Anyway.
Thank God.
Yeah.
You're getting older, my boy.
So here's our interview with Bold City Cap, who is, like I said, the founder and operator of Bold City Brigade that puts on our tailgates that we go to, that you've seen our vlogs maybe of, where we tailgate, where whenever we go to a away game, this is where we go to tailgate and go to the party beforehand. So, Eric, anything I'm missing before bringing Cap on?
Well, my intro is in
Yes,
our intro.
It is. So
I could
here's-
say it again.
Here's Cap. We're going to preview the season. We're going to talk all things or most things Jags and Jags fandom. So great interview. Stick around for it. Thank you. We obviously are ready for week 1 of NFL, another season where everyone has so much hope and optimism. I don't want to, I don't want to speak for you. Do you?
I've been back and forth, honestly.
Yeah, I'm
First of all,
skipping ahead.
I want to say this man
Okay, go ahead.
is single-handedly responsible for some of my best moments on the road, which we'll get to, of how you started all that. So if you guys think I'm the biggest Jacksonville Jaguars fan, which couldn't be further from the truth, then this guy next to me is even bigger. So you guys are witnessing greatness right here in the Jacksonville Jaguars fandom.
Wow.
So pay attention, lock in.
That's in the script.
Pay attention and lock in because we're going to dive deep into at Bold City Cap.
This is already the best
Intro?
podcast interview I've ever been on.
What are your before we get to the season, what are your Jaguar fandom roots? And how long have you been a fan and all that?
So, yeah. Thank you for having me. Of
course.
It's an honor. I think my 14-year-old son is amped that I'm on with Dunn and Drew right now.
I've seen him in our comments.
When I told him
He's commenting?
I was dropping him off at baseball practice, and he's like, "Are you watching?" I'm like, "No, I got to go be on with Andy Willis and Eric Dunn." He's like, "You're gonna go be on Dunn and Drew?" So shout out to Jackson.
He doesn't know what Spin the Casa is, right?
No, he's only seen it every home game.
See you Sunday. See you Sunday, Jackson.
Yeah, he's oddly enough, I think he's the kid who's grown up around all that stuff who like wants nothing to do with it. So that's good. I'm doing something.
Whoa.
Jealous.
Is that how it's done?
I'm doing something right somewhere, I guess. But yeah, as far as been a fan, man, going back to the beginning, right? And
Are you God?
growing up, and the Jags were the closest team to me when I was growing up. I think they were a big reason why I chose to move up to Jacksonville, kind of probably like yourself.
Yep.
So yeah, it's obviously I think my fandom has ramped up considerably over the past 15 years, but I mean we're about as rooted as we can get, man. My wife and I met at a Jags game. We met at a family tailgate, and so both my kids have had no choice since they were born. They both have season tickets.
Nice.
I mean, we've seen a lot of relationship. I wouldn't say a lot, but we've seen relationship type things happen at our tailgates.
Yeah.
I've seen proposals.
Yeah,
I've seen.
That's it.
Has there been a wedding?
there might have been a couple. Though there might have been a couple divorces. I don't know. I know we've had a few
might
of
have been a
those.
couple weddings, honestly.
Yeah. No, there's been all sorts of crazy, fun stuff that has happened.
And then you, at what point you said 15 years? Last 15 years, you kind of ramped it up. What spawned that?
Yeah, so Bold City Brigade. I remember being here, being in my early 20s, bumming tickets to games, getting tickets from friends or from people from
Physical tickets.
Yeah, physical tickets back in the
Throwback.
day.
Yeah, once you collected.
Back when we used to have those. And I remember, attending every game I possibly could, right? And there was a point where I think me and a few other people who had met on Twitter had said, you know what, like we can physically see the shift in the fan base from when it was like the OG people who bought the original season tickets, maybe like in our parents' or grandparents' generation. We started to see the team was ass, right? Like
Yes.
we started to see, but like it was a different type of energy. The team wasn't great, but the people who were showing up every week, there was a lot more of that like youthfulness to it. And those people were starting their own traditions, and they were amped to be there because it was their team. It was the team they grew up with. And so we decided we were going to start something crazy, and that's what Bold City Brigade was born out of. It was born out of harnessing that youthful energy that we saw. It was like, how do we try and bottle that up? How do we try and bring people together, give them an outlet to do all this stuff? So that was about 15 years ago.
Did this happen like in an off season, during the season, mid season? When did that idea kind of click for you guys?
So it was an idea that I had put out there because I'm really good at that. Not so great necessarily always on the executing the ideas. Tremendous idea guy.
We had one of those before we started recording.
Yes, indeed. There's a lot floating around up in this size 7 5/8 dome up here, but it was something that I had kind of put out in the universe, like on social media, like, hey, it would be cool to start something like this. And it just ended up where there was a group of about 8 of us who got together, actually at Bold City Brewing. Ironically enough, it's like the only brewery in town we've never really done much with, but that was where the first meeting was.
Wow. There's 2 locations. Was it downtown?
It was the original one, yeah, downtown. We sat at a table out there, and I kind of gave my idea to all the people who were there. And really, it was like, how do we do this? And that's what that whole conversation was. And so the whole idea for the memberships and all that stuff was born out of that. And we kind of attacked it from there.
Was there something that was already established in the league like it that you based it on?
No, I think in the early days, the inspiration for it was really like soccer supporter culture. And I think there was more of that sprinkled in. I just did the sprinkled in, just in case nobody caught that reference. But there was more of that sprinkled in early on. because we weren't really sure what direction would take and what people would be interested in. I think by and large, the fan base told us pretty quickly they weren't really interested in it being completely modeled after like an American Outlaws. I don't know if you're familiar with them, with like U.S. Soccer, or like any kind of soccer supporter group. So we just have taken elements of that, bits and pieces of it over the years, and just sort of let it evolve into its own thing. But that was the inspiration. There's nothing like this in the league exactly how we did it, right? I mean, there's booster clubs and things like that, but not.
There's fans that travel.
The majority of the groups that travel around the league are put on by for-profit LLCs. So the Eagles have a couple of really big ones. One's called the Green Legion. There's it's escaping me right now. There's 4 or 5 around the league.
What's Houston Texans
the
on?
Traveling Texans is what they're called.
I saw them last year.
Now they're more loosely affiliated, kind of like what we are, but like these ones who do the all-encompassing trips or multifaceted trips where you're selling packages, you're selling tickets, stuff like that. We're the only one who does it basically to hopefully break even. Everybody else is a business.
Yeah.
So we've gotten to know a lot of those people over the years. They're awesome people. We trade information. Do stuff that way. But
so if you see your ticket prices on Bold City Brigade and you're signing up for an away game, they're breaking even. You're breaking even. You're not keeping anything.
We've lost money on just about every trip we've ever done. And I tried to pivot that last year, not so much to us making money, but it's a lot of work, right? I mean, it's a lot of work. We've got a ticket broker who I've been using. He's a great guy. I've been using him for over a decade. And he's a ticket broker. He has that whole business. And he also has a fan travel business, and they do it for, tons of different fan groups around the country, both NFL and college, international games. They do all that stuff. So he has a system set up, and we tried to use that last year, but we kind of pivoted away this year because people told us. The reality is most of these other fan bases that you see traveling, it's usually a little bit older of a demographic. It's people who financially are maybe comfortable or secure enough to say, I don't want to deal with anything. I don't want to have to look up my hotel room. I don't want to have to get transportation from the airport to and from, any of that. And so that's the business model that most of these companies go. And I tried to do it last year because it would take some stuff off of my plate, off of our plates. But, I think obviously things are more expensive when you do that because they've got a bunch of profit built in. They got to do a business. We don't tell people that. I don't know that I've ever actually publicly said that.
Breaking news.
I think maybe one trip we've ever taken where we weren't in the red after the trip. Because you got to think, if we're marking things up $10, so if your game ticket, we're maybe marking it up $10 from what our cost is, maybe your tailgate, we're marking it up $10 from what our cost is. By the time I travel there, Tim, Pat, whoever's going, if we bring Mark or any of these other guys, flights, accommodations, food, all that, we're do the numbers, do the math. We're losing money.
A night before party too, so you got to talk to the bars, restaurants with that, and get a space because I'm sure they're not offering that space for free most of the time, right?
Most of the time, there are some times where I'm like, hey, I can guarantee that I'll bring you 300 people, and they'll be. They're like, what do you want in return? I'm like, a couple drink specials, nothing crazy,
Some Jag juice.
Some things
tickets.
like that. So, that's usually so that was Vegas this past year. There was 4 parties. And that's what a lot of these fan groups or these fan travel companies do. They try and build all this value because then they can mark everything up a little bit more, right? So if they're marking each party up $10 a head or whatever, that's how you start to make a little bit of profit. For us, the market is kind of, at least our people who travel. And I kind of had this conversation with our ticket broker. I said, look, man, I do this for fun. I would rather go back to me having to handle everything and travel with a group of people that I want to travel with than travel with a bunch of people I don't have anything in common with just because I can make a little bit of money off
Right.
it. Like, that's what it came down to. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll all keep getting old as hell and stacking money away. We get to a point where we don't want to do anything and have everything done for us, and we'll change. But
Yeah, I'll tell you, when the Jags are good and you guys put out those packages for the upcoming away games that you guys are going to, shit was live. That Steelers Saints back to back. You didn't do Steelers, you did the Saints game, but we ended up
The
going
Saints
to the Steelers
tailgate
game.
was crazy.
Saints
the amount
tailgate
of
was
things you
insane.
included in that.
Yeah, all of that food too. That was a lot of food
My
at that
God.
tailgate.
were you guys there the night before too?
Yes,
Yeah,
that
we
was
were there the whole time.
The second
the upstairs.
line? Well, the second
my
line?
God!
Yeah, it took over the Bourbon
Yes.
Street.
Yeah.
Party
Yeah.
before.
I didn't know
walk
that was
bourbon.
possible.
with the band and all that. It was cool.
And then had the 2-story or 4-story building or whatever it was.
I tell you what, when people ask me like, what is your favorite thing, or like,
Damn it! It's on here.
Well,
Is it a good question?
It's a great question.
Thank you.
favorite thing about traveling or any of that, it's really two things. One, when we travel, we get to meet, and you know this because you go to so many away games, you get to meet a lot of people who maybe I don't meet when we're in Jacksonville. So that's really cool. I mean, to go on these trips where, you know, I met somebody 10 years ago in Indy, and now I see him again in New Orleans 8 years later or something. Like, that's cool. Like, those different types of bonds, I love that. And then it's just been really neat too. When you plan these trips, you meet a lot of people from other fan bases, or like, perfect example, the guy who did the tailgate for us in New Orleans, nicest guy in the world. I met him because the dude who we normally do the tailgates with in Nashville, they're really good friends. So one day this Cajun Louisiana guy calls me up and is like, "Hey, y'all coming to Nolans this year?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he said, "Well,
I got a
so
lot.
and so gave me your information. We'd love to do it." And that guy helped me with everything. He helped me pull the permits to get the 7-line band on the street in New Orleans.
I didn't
So-
even think about that. You need permits.
Oh, bro,
yeah.
yeah.
And then we all marched as like a group from one
march
bar
that entire-
to another
yeah.
bar.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That was one of the more memorable things we've done, I think, on the road for sure.
They took us from the first bar all
Yeah.
the way to
Yeah.
the next bar. It was
Yeah.
insane.
It
with
was-
the whole sign that spanned the length of the street.
sign," and then the band
Yeah.
who was playing the whole time. And yeah, I mean, it was 300 people deep, easy. It was
really cool.
Any other favorite memories that you can think of, or that you're
On the
most
road?
proud of on the road, putting
yeah.
together?
A couple other ones. I mean, Tampa Bay was unreal when we did that, and that would have been
The
2015.
Jameis Winston
2015.
one?
Yeah, we were there for
2015.
that one.
Yeah. I remember. It was hot as hell.
To my
Pretty-
knowledge, that's the largest fan organized away game in the history of the NFL.
Wow.
I mean, we did. There was over 5,000 people at that tailgate in that huge lot. I mean, we had.
I've
It
logged
was close to $8,000 worth of parking spots.
I was so hungover. Tampa the night before in Ybor City, that was rough.
Well, and then I had to get up the next morning at 4 to get out there because we had the semi truck with the. I remember with the taps on
Yeah,
the side.
yeah.
So it was a tractor trailer full of kegs of beer with taps on the side.
Those lines were so long.
Yeah, logistically horribly done on my part. But
But you set a record.
yeah, it was. I mean, that was unreal. That'll always stick out to me. You know, I love Denver. The Denver trip was really
Was that
amazing.
the Minshew one?
The Minshew one.
I missed that
That
one.
was.
What? And then you get a payoff at the end.
We actually won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
What a novel idea.
yeah, not to bring down the mood, but what is the most deflating? Like, you get everything together, everything's organized. I know the expectation with being a Jags fan isn't to win.
Yeah.
You just want to go out and have fun, experience a new city. But like, have you ever been, oh man, this could be something real special with the night before, the tailgate, and we have a good chance to win? What's most like knocked you out game wise?
That's a great question. Because, unfortunately, it's not just a great question because you asked it. It's a great question because
Too many
the
options.
Rolodex of
Yeah.
like,
Of games.
of things that come to my mind where we've lost.
the first thing that pops in my head with your great question, Andy, is Houston. The Urban
that
and
was
Trevor,
mine. That
the
was
Urban
mine.
and Trevor. I mean, I think we built that up so much. Not that Houston's an incredible place to visit. It's not. Not that stadium is anything
Wait,
worth seeing.
look.
But you could not
The
convince
Trevor trip. I still have the wristband.
you could not convince locals that Houston's not an amazing place. I saw nothing in that city.
It was like Jacksonville if I don't know. It's so spread out. It's terrible. But we were convinced that
If
we
Jacksonville
finally
didn't
had
have water, right?
We finally had Trevor.
Yeah.
Urban Meyer.
Urban
We
Meyer.
were
I was
convinced.
hyped.
We had
Yeah.
convinced ourselves. We called
Convinced
the
ourselves
trip.
all off-season.
We called the trip. We said the whole reason we're going on this trip because people had wanted us to go to Houston
Mm-hmm.
for a while. The whole reason we were going is to say we were there for Trevor Lawrence's first game.
And that's why I still
now-
wear this.
and now
the only reason I still wear it is because it's his first game.
Everybody wants to forget the fact that they were there for Trevor Lawrence's first game. Yeah, it was terrible. We left before the game.
This keeps me humble. That's why I wear it.
Oh, y'all dipped out before it finished?
Oh, absolutely. We left. Not only did we leave.
Surprised we did it.
This is classic Jag fan on the road, and you'll understand this. Not only did we leave early, we left about halfway through the third quarter. We Ubered back to our Airbnb. We didn't go to a bar first. We said, no, we're going back so we can change out of all of these clothes, put normal street clothes on, and then we said, where are we going to go? And we ended up back at this, remember the night before party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he? I don't know if he does.
There was we did a lot of shots. There was a tiki bar right next to there with like killer tiki drinks. We later learned that I think we were probably the only straight people there, but the drinks were amazing.
Should have invited me.
Gay bars have the best drinks.
The drinks were amazing, but no one in there. When I said let's go back to the tiki bar, everybody in our crew was like, "Why?" And I said, "Because there wasn't a TV in that whole place. I don't want to see the end of this game.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about it. I don't want anything." So that was probably the most brutal, just because we had built it up so much, man.
Yeah, Andy, I remember we had an Airbnb as well, and we brought like
Oh, God. We brought Texans
6, 7 like Dunn and Drew people out there, and like had a little mini
Remember
retreat,
that.
and we stayed the whole game because that's when I was like taking photos at the end of the game to show my.
He was a masochist that season. Like, he wanted pictures
That's when you were
afterward.
doing this.
Yeah, started in 2019, but I just posted that photo from that game last night as like a 5 days till kickoff countdown, and I saw Andy's face.
I was so
and
miserable.
I could just tell. I was like, "Damn, I made Andy take this
Yeah.
photo after
You made me stay this all
after we
this
lost
game.
37-21, Trevor's first game."
There was another one, San Diego. We did that trip years back, and it was
That couldn't have gone
obviously-
well.
Oh no, bro! I remember being on the concourse in like the third quarter. We were already down like 31-0 in the third quarter, and I just sat on the concourse because that stadium was such a shithole that there were no TVs or anything on the concourse, and all I saw was the beautiful like mountains right there in California, and I was just tweeting. I wish I could. I probably can go back and find those tweets, but it was like a whole thread. of
You've
tweets.
maintained the same Twitter account this whole time?
Yeah.
Good for you.
It was somehow. It was a whole thread of tweets that was like just me talking about all the things I'd rather do than watch the Jaguar game in
Yeah.
San Diego.
Was any of them jump off of this concourse?
I was like, yes, to my death.
So with all these stadiums that you've been to, obviously, have you been to all 30 yet?
No, I know you're super.
Touche.
You're super focused on that. Yeah,
Good shit. Good shit.
you're super focused on that. I kind of approach it more like I'll get to them all eventually, probably.
Yeah.
I think there's just more that my trips really go into more of, okay, what does the fan base want to do in general? Like, where are more people going to want to go? And then places that I don't think I'm going to get stabbed.
Right.
You know? So, like,
What have you crossed off the list?
I was never going to go to Oakland when they were there.
Right.
I don't even know if I'll go to San Fran because that's pretty crucial out there, it looks like, too. Philly, I'm not in a hurry to go to Philly.
Yeah. Philly was, I I want to go. I want to recommend that.
Yeah, I'm not in a
BCB.
hurry to go there. Although I like going to Philadelphia for something other than watching my sports team because it's a good eating city, drinking city, like all that. It's just every time we play there, people. I think this last time you or whenever you went, you were like, "We're going to Philly, right?" And I'm like, "Nah, bro."
It was the
Cisco got a pick,
It
and
was
we were
the
up
game
like
we were pouring rain though.
Yeah.
It was. We
were up like 14-0
It was
on
when
that.
the hurricane was there, but
we were at Monkey's Uncle. I think.
yeah, we did start with the pick 6, but then it like started pouring cold rain and was
Trevor
windy
dropped
and
the ball 12 times.
It was probably like top 2 horrible away experience for me. So never going back to Lincoln Financial Field. I check. It's done.
Well, that's almost one of those ones where, like, it's kind of like you mentioned soccer earlier. Like, a lot of times when you go on an away day, like in the Premier League or whatever, when you go as an away fan, they don't wear their colors. They just wear like normal street clothes.
Really?
Just go. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because it's dangerous.
Because of the danger, or they like. If they get into trouble, they don't want people knowing who they are, kind of thing. So, like from like a hooligan perspective, but yeah, I mean,
I
they
do
have,
not care in the Jags logo. I feel invincible in this just because we're so bad. It's like, what can you tell me that I haven't heard? You know,
100%.
it's not like we're rivals with anybody outside.
No,
of
unfortunately,
Tennessee,
we don't have
so
any rivals.
It's just like we walk by and they just start laughing.
They're like, oh, I feel sorry for you.
But like you,
But that's why
gotta change.
That's why I like to go. It's because like in the event that we do win, it's like,
there.
I'm
oh
like,
my god. Oh,
what up, Eagles?
what's been the best away like win where you walked out of this? Was it Denver where you walked out of the stadium so proud and like?
So it's either number one is Pittsburgh in 2017.
Oh yeah,
Of course.
That
Steelers
was-
fan right there, by the way.
He's
sorry.
pissed.
The one
He was there.
You were there too.
Jack,
Yeah.
Jack is in the building, guys.
Only team to do that twice in one season. Twice. Yeah,
See,
we were
throws
there.
ball.
Fuck you.
That was that was a good time. I had a good time. There's that one, and then so I'd been to Nashville so many times, and it was getting to the point where I'd almost seen us get curb stomped there more times than I'd seen us win. So when we won in 22, when we started that run, right?
Oh, that was a
seats in the
great
end
victory.
zone.
It was like Titans,
Oh, yeah.
Jets, Cowboys.
Oh man, Trevor was on
whatever.
one.
Yeah.
We had
Ravens.
he was playing so well.
That was Evan Ingram
was the
scored.
last
Zay
time.
Jones scored.
That was
Trevor
so
scored.
much fun because it was like cathartic. Because like at that point, I remember getting on the plane going home, and be like, I don't care what happens the rest of this season. Like
That was the game that actually I think turned us around.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
When
it was
we
fun.
won out.
Started with a Derrick Henry fumble, which never happens.
Right.
Shout out Shaq Quarterman,
Quarterman, baby.
Yeah.
Oak Leaf Zone.
Wow. So do you think Bold City Brigade, it started, you said, because you want to like energize the youth, but also we were so bad and it kind of gave something for the young people to grab a hold of. Do you think if we weren't as bad, you would have had the idea if we didn't need
Yeah, because
something to,
I think it's a fair way to look at it, but you got to go back to when we started it. Like we were normal ass idealistic fans, right? Like we thought whoever the next regime was going to pull us out.
is this
of
like
it.
09, 10?
Yeah, this would have been 10, 11. Yeah. So yeah,
Gabbert.
brutal time, but
Yeah.
like I remember making myself be excited
Oh,
about the Blaine
100%.
Gabbert pick,
Yeah.
right? So
I was
so
Gene we trust. Big time.
we did not get into it thinking, oh, we've got to give these people an outlet because the team's going to be terrible for a decade. That was more of a byproduct. It very much was. And that's been cool over the years as I've had, I can't keep track of the amount of people who come up to me and say, bro, if you guys didn't start this, I don't know if I'd still be as big of a fan. You know?
No, 100%.
wow.
And
If it weren't
so-
for Twitter in Bold City, like
Yeah.
somewhere to tailgate in the community, no
Yeah.
way.
Definitely.
So
How did you
Because
choose?
the tailgates, like, we didn't even talk about the tailgate.
Yeah, I was about to go there. How'd you choose the slab where we tailgate?
that's a funny story. So we had known, a few of us had been through the Slab before when the Teal Street guys were just kind of partying out there doing their thing and giving life to their whole idea for it. And I think at first when we were thinking about ideas of places to tailgate, it was like, well, do we want to go out there and make them feel like we're kind of, stepping on their stuff or whatever? And so we did a few tailgates in random places that first year.
Oh, really?
out there. Yeah, actually did.
What year was this?
This would have been 2011, I think.
Shit, I was in high school.
So
Wasn't going yet.
So we did a couple random lots. It was just getting going, so it was fine. But then it was like, I remember Dustin Hedgedis, one of my longtime friends and one of our original people. He was like, dude, I know all those guys out at the Slab. They party. We like to party. Why don't we just figure it out? And so that's been, a 13, 14 plus year relationship doing it with those guys. It just made more sense, right? Like,
How have you seen the circle up grow over the
Yes.
years? And actually explain the circle up first, and then
I was going to say, where did the circle up come from?
yeah.
so that's 100% a Teal Street thing.
Oh, yeah?
Those boys, they're like, it was almost, so picture, I'm trying to think of like some from a frame of reference for y'all. Like, picture the worst home game we've had in a while or in a long time, where it's end of the season, there's maybe 400 people parked out at the Slab, which is a really small crowd, like overall for us. Think of how small that circle up is in those times, right? Like, you guys have been out there for that kind of stuff. Well,
Like preseason numbers.
Yeah, way back in the day when Teal Street first started up, I mean, their homies, they would, if there was just 8 of them, they'd get together and they'd run around and they'd shotgun a beer and do all that.
Dang,
So,
they're probably so proud of how much it's grown.
I know.
Yeah.
So the idea of a circle up is you get in a circle. There you go. If you can believe it. And then everyone else that can't fit in the circle gets in the middle and runs around and high fives everyone. And at the end of Enter Sandman.
Yeah, so you play Enter Sandman. So we do it out at the Slab every 30 minutes during the tailgate. So there's a circle up. Yep.
Yeah, starting at what time?
Well,
Tailgate's coming. We got
it depends. It kind of depends.
Can we start now?
We could. Speaking of Pittsburgh, somebody came up to me. We were in McFadden's downtown there. We took it over. The Steeler fans.
We took it over, Jack. We did.
Yeah, we did go.
Which one is that? Where we went before the game?
Yeah, pregame.
They actually circled up there.
Yeah.
Huge place. And I remember Steelers fans were walking in. They were like, what the fuck is going on here? Why are all these Jags fans in here? And one guy came up to me. And he's like, he's like, bro, I'm from Wisconsin. I've never circled up. We got to circle up, don't we? And I'm like, I was so hungover from the night before.
As was I.
And I was just like, buddy, you do whatever you want to do. Like, God bless you. And so, yeah,
That was literally
circling up
me
there.
when they
I
were
was going to say,
circling up.
it's really hard to drink the next morning after a night before party.
It's so hard.
It's like, I don't want a beer right now. I just want to go to the game and cheer.
I
Because you go so hard the night before.
I think it's a fair thing to say. Between me having to work and do a bunch of stuff at the tailgates to keep them from becoming a shit show, I think I've drank at less tailgates on a BCB road trip than I had. I think I've gone sober. Excuse me. I think I've gone sober more times because I'm so hungover from the night before and I'm so busy just doing stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
The night before is normally the most. I mean, there's for you definitely the night before is more fun because you got to manage the tailgate the day after. Yeah. The tailgate can be definitely fun for us, but night before always.
Yeah.
More times wins.
But at the end of the circle up, going back to that.
Oh yeah, sorry, you shotgun a beer.
Oh yeah, shotgun a beer. At the end of Enter Sandman or they do chant. It's been a minute for me. I'll be honest.
You spell Jaguars Jaguars.
So all those things were added over the years.
Oh,
They made it longer.
Yeah, just like so the Enter Sandman and then the running around in the circle. And
It's probably because they were just too drunk. They didn't want a shotgun yet, so they were just making it longer.
Was around, gosh, this was probably maybe 2012, 2013. I think it was
Fine.
Jacksonville. Curtis Dvorak was trying to get everybody to spell out Jaguars, right?
In the stadium?
Yeah, in the stadium. And so, like, some of the dudes, I actually at the time hated it. Like, I was against it. I used to tell Curtis, like,
Because a lot of teams do it.
I was like, we're not the Jets,
Yeah,
so let's stop. But Brett and those guys from Teal Street were like, "No, we got to do it." So that's how that got added. And then once the team kind of co-opted the whole Duval thing, then everybody screams Duval at the end of it. So yeah,
Where did that? Hold on. Where did Duval? Do you know where Duval came from?
yeah.
Was it?
What's that?
Was it you?
The
Bold
chant?
City Brigade.
No. I mean,
was a DJ, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was DJ Eazy-E.
Okay. Is that the guy who made the song?
Nope.
No,
You're
somebody
thinking of
different.
Florida
Water,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, this is we're talking 90s. This
Yeah.
goes back that long.
Okay.
When he was on the radio here locally, and I mean it would.
But I feel like the Duval chant when I was going to games in like 2010,
No,
2011.
so the team kind of co-opted it. The team went in, and there was like this whole thing in the hip hop community for a while. Like they were like, "Whoa, wait a minute! Like you guys are just
Culture vulture.
yeah, exactly." Well, in a lot of ways, that's what they did. Then they tried to trademark it, which was a whole other thing. But yeah, no, that's a relatively new thing as far as inside the stadium. Now I remember being in like 2009, being on the concourse in Miami at Jags Dolphins game. And I remember there was a whole crew of dudes who I knew just from around town. And they were like, I mean, Duval proud. Like these dudes were standing like on chairs in the concourse screaming that. And it wasn't because the team, it was because of, you know,
which is always better. When
yeah,
it's
it was organic.
Yeah.
It was organic, and so I think overall, I'm probably not being fair to the team in some ways. Like the team has let it be as organic as they can be. Right? They're not much that comes out of the NFL is very organic. So, but
Just have somebody say it before the game, and
of all the things that they could have tried to adopt, right, or bring in to make their own. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I think it fits. So.
I think a lot of people forgot Liam Cohen's already, so that's good.
that was good.
We talked about the slab. Anything coming up this year? And I just want to let you know it's 7/17.
We're good.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything coming up this year that you want to let everyone know about? Anything you're excited about? Away game, home game,
Yeah,
merch.
Lots of merch. But we've got the big home opener tailgate.
Oh God, I can't wait.
Traditionally, that's
I am in our group chat. I am like salivating.
I'm glad that he's back to being
That's
excited.
what I'm
again.
saying.
Like,
Did you know he showed up to last year's home opener at noon?
Yeah, I believe it.
And then
So
I
that's
haven't
why I
gone to
don't.
a game since
So I don't really
October.
believe him right
Well,
now.
I remember seeing him and being like, bro, like y'all ain't bringing the energy like you were bringing it. Like I look forward to that because I don't have time to do that like I used to try to do. So like I look forward to y'all coming out there. It brought a whole nother level of energy. And I remember he looked at me, he's like, God, I can't even get Willis to come out here right now. And I'm like,
It's true. I mean, in like the 2015 era, or maybe up to like 2020, I was hyped no matter what.
yeah, I remember.
No matter what.
Younger.
Now,
You're younger.
I don't know. Maybe I'm more jaded.
Maybe you're old.
Maybe it was Trent Baalke. Maybe now that Trent Baalke's out, maybe I now have the hope that no matter what,
You're back in.
no matter what, I can do this. But like, it was just hard to
I get it, bro.
Duval, spin the Casa when Trent Baalke's
Wow, he said it.
when Trent Baalke's in the offices over there.
So here's the thing, and I'm glad you brought up spin the casa. All right, I think it's one of my favorite things that we've added to the tailgate in a long time.
Oh yeah.
Spin the casa, spin the Louis, whatever you want to call it.
We tried to rebrand. It's got to be spin the Casa forever.
All right, so
We just got tired of Reposado, so I was trying to change it.
no, what I want to say to you both is, you guys don't have to drink a whole bottle each. Like, I think part of the reason why you were like, because I remember you looked at me and you're like, bro, I'm sober right now. I'm like, I'm trying to like be on my grind. I'm trying to be good. Like, and I'm like, well, you don't have to pound the tequila.
You can step out of the spin the Casa circle.
You can. You can let all the eager people there, and then you just hype it up.
I was about to say, when you're talking about how the circle up grew,
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of, because you're like, they started with like 8 of them. We started spinning the Casa like just in our get-togethers with our Dunn and Drew folk.
That's
then
already 15 people.
Then we brought it to the tailgate, and then people, oh, what's going on over there? And now the circle is insane. especially on my favorite memories are the Charger home night game, Titans night game. Those circles got so deep.
I'm just really
It's a crazy
big-
video.
I think
No lips, by the way, please.
no lips on the bottle. None.
Waterfalls only, guys.
I'm really, one of the things I love the most about our tailgates and stuff is like doing things that are kind of unique traditions, right? So that's why when you guys brought that out there, I'm like, oh, this is like, if you guys want to do it, because it's your thing, right? Like, it's a no-brainer. Because when you look at the fan bases that are known for being great tailgate, like, look at the Bills. Like, I don't want jumping through plastic tables to be our thing. I don't even really want drinking out of a bowling ball like that. Was it Pinto Ron or whatever? Like, I don't want to do that or spray ketchup or mustard all over ourselves. But little things like the circle up and the spin the casa, like, that's cool. Like, and
Original.
it is.
Yeah.
It's original. It brings the energy. It's fun. It gets people excited because Lord knows the team doesn't do that very often.
Yeah. Any final message for folks listening, Jags fans going into the season? Anything that's on your heart? Because I know you tweet, not to put pressure on you, you do take to Twitter sometimes, pouring your heart out going into a season.
Yeah, that can't be. I can't just call that up on.
Yeah,
command.
it's okay.
No,
Or how you feel going into the season.
I think, real
Expectations.
quick, I'll touch on just things for people to be aware of. Obviously, the home opener tailgate is one of the biggest ones.
We got there and then.
Yeah.
No,
we go on
no,
tangents often.
Yeah,
here.
well, I'm probably the wrong person to join the group then because I'll just go with you. But no, this weekend, obviously on Sunday, home opener tailgate. If you've never been to one before, if you're watching this or you're listening to this as a loyal Dunn and Drew listener,
Daddy.
If you're a daddy, the home opener tailgate is always one of the most fun, if not the most fun one of the season.
We're 0-0.
We're 0-0. The people who
It's
may
more
not,
fun when we're 0-0.
I'd like to experience feeling like 5-0 or 10-0. That might be more fun. I don't know. But I've never experienced that at the Slab. So anyway,
See you in
it's a really
heaven.
good time. It's a really good time. Come out to that. We'll have a bunch. We'll have Spin the Casa reboot. We'll be out there. We heard it here first.
Let's raise some funds, guys. Come on, at Dunn and Drew Venmo.
We have to post our Casa fund.
All right, we'll do it.
So
That's easy. I got the first bottle. And then the Cincy trip is so game ticket packages are sold out. We've got a handful of tailgate passes still left. So
Nice.
if people want info on that, they can go to the website or any of our social media and check that out. And we got a bunch of really cool merch coming out. Basketball jerseys launching tomorrow morning, 9:04
I saw
a.m.
some teasers on that.
Those are going to go really quick. I'm kind of pissed at myself that I didn't order more.
Oh, okay.
Based off of
Those are selling online. Probably not going to make it to the tailgate, or
probably not. No. We got.
would a large make it to the tailgate, or
I might know a guy. I might know a guy. I might be able to facilitate that. Might have to get one for Big Dog here. I know he doesn't like
Not a large.
He doesn't like to wear
Not a
sleeves.
large.
He doesn't like to wear
I don't
sleeves. So
Nobody makes tanks in this city. It's pissing me off.
these are pretty sick. I'll try and hold y'all a couple. But no, man. As far as expectations, I don't have any.
As you shouldn't.
That's how I roll. They're not good until they are good, and even then, what I've learned is they got to do it for 2 years.
How about 2 years in a
2
row?
years.
Right.
That's it. They won't fool me.
I'm done hanging my hat on one good year.
I'll enjoy it. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I'll enjoy the shit out of
I'll
your
spin
one
the
good
casa.
year, but I ain't gonna have any expectations.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure we will on this pod.
Well, we have to. We have to here. But you don't. Expectations. We have to predict expectations.
Oh, you have to predict?
We have to have expectations here, but you don't have to.
Say we make playoffs this year, we're going to come on here
And
next
say,
year and say we're
going to the Super Bowl.
Oh,
So we have to, but man, off camera, no expectations.
yeah. I mean, well,
So we're fake.
so you're locking it right now. We're going to the Super Bowl
Oh
this
no,
year.
no, no,
No, no,
We
no,
have
no,
to-
no.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Something's
still
got
got to do.
happen.
You still have
We
to
did
do
our
your-
predictions last week. We said 10-7.
You both agreed. 10
We
and 7?
did
Somehow.
it. We did it in different ways.
Yeah.
Like I had way different
We
W's.
both connected at 10-7.
10-7.
Game by game.
Wow.
Yeah. He was very pessimistic in
What
the
did Jack
beginning.
think?
We haven't had Jack's.
We didn't.
Actually, what's
I think
your
he said 8.
win? No. Just what was it? 8 and 9.
8 and 9.
Yikes.
I'll take either one of them. Would you be so legitimately? Would you be mad at 8 and 9?
Yes.
It's in his notes.
Yes. Because so people are like, they won four games last year.
Yes.
They should be happy with doubling that. No. Trevor Lawrence is year 5. I'm not going to settle just because last year the record was this. Last year a lot of shit was wrong.
Relax, buddy.
No, sorry, these are in my notes. I've been preparing for this. Just because we double our wins, you should be happy. No, sorry, my expectations are higher than that. And it's the NFL. You can turn around a team in more than just doubling a shitty record in 1 year.
Those are all really fair points. I don't think I'll be happy with 8 and 9, but I don't know that I'll be angry.
Yeah. It depends how it comes, I guess.
Yeah, because it depends on like if we get 8 and 9 and the whole team's healthy. Then, all right, sure, whatever.
If it's 8 and 9 and it's like
All
I
close
don't know.
games? What if it's 8 and 9? It's
Then
all close games.
Yeah. But we were 4 and whatever.
close
and
games,
most of them were
the
close
close
games.
games don't do it for me.
That's probably more
That
heartbreaking.
pisses me off more. It's like you couldn't finish.
Yeah.
And we're healthy this year.
Pause.
Thank you, Jack. Too.
Cap, we could probably do this for. We've already gone 42 minutes, but I feel like we could talk. We have so many things that we could talk about.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have to.
Thanks for having me on.
Thank
It
you
was fun.
for making the trip all the way over
Yeah,
here.
it's beautiful.
Thank
Beautiful
you.
studio
Thank
you
you.
guys have here.
Thank you. Thank you. Just bought
Voodoo
it.
Brewing, come
Oh.
by. Maybe we'll host a
Wait,
an away
one
game.
last question. What's the second away game trip? Has that been decided yet, or is it coming soon?
It's TBD based on how the first 4 weeks of the season go.
Great, because lose to Panthers could easily be 0-4.
That will be sold.
Yeah, listen,
What, the camera?
if we lose to the Panthers, well, and that's,
And I don't
unfortunately,
even own it. I could sell it.
that's unfortunately the kind of stuff we have to think about when we're
Yeah.
doing these trips. It
been
was supposed to be
thinking about it
Denver.
since
It
April.
was supposed to be Denver. Denver,
Christmas.
for 4 years, ever since the last Denver trip, we had so much fun. It was supposed to be Denver, and then the schedule came out, and it was like,
You're always screwed on Christmas. You always want to go to the games that are around Christmas.
that's where they place them for some reason.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll figure it out. If we may do more than one more, if
We're
they
good.
start out 4-0 or something, we
Yeah.
may put a couple on there. But
We'll see.
you know,
If we start at 4-0, you can count me in. I'll buy him now.
if we start 4-0,
Here these guys go, man.
I'll come up with something that you have to do at the tailgate.
All right. Can it be Casa related?
Sure.
I like how you guys stopped before the Chiefs game. It's like 4-0.
Oh, my God.
That tailgate would
Bruh.
probably rival some of the ones from 22.
If we were 2-2 going into that tailgate, I'm going to be.
Yeah. Anything but one win or 0 wins, I'd be pretty happy.
Yeah.
I've seen
Just because
seen it all.
Just because last year was like probably one of the worst experiences of my life being a Jags fan. So my expectations this year are like, just give me 2-2. That's all I wanted last year. And they gave me 0-4. So 2-2 this year, I'm like, thank you. I'll be on my knees.
For me, they just
Whoa.
a lot of that going on right now. For me, it's not so much the 2-2, 0-4, any of that. They can't lose week 1. You
No,
lose week 1.
That's a must win for me. I've said it. I didn't say it yet because we haven't recorded it, but I said it in our intro. It's must win.
Yeah,
It is. Bryce
All right.
Young.
that's
I'm
it.
out.
Yeah, you can't beat them, then I don't want to talk to you or watch you.
Then you won't mind him being there at noon versus the Texans.
Listen,
If I'm there at all.
there's times where I don't blame it. I wouldn't be there if I didn't have responsibilities.
Right.
You know, like I don't blame anybody about that time of the season. It is what it
Week 3.
by week 3. I don't blame anybody
sad.
by week 2.
So sad.
Sorry to bring you down. We'll bring you back up.
Thanks for having me, fellas. It was
Thank
fun.
you,
Thanks
Cap.
for coming,
Yeah.
Cap.
Okay. As I said leading up to it, that interview was like we could talk to him forever. And I never really get those intimate moments to talk to him because every time we're at a tailgate, he's busy selling merch and handling all the logistics of the tailgate. So
Yeah.
that was cool to pick his brain.
You get a handshake and let's go Jags and
Maybe a
and
slap
go
on the butt.
drink. So
Whoa.
And he does do a celebratory spin the casa where
does.
it's a little fixed. We have to have it land on him because he works hard and he deserves a sip of casa.
I love how he loved to spin the casa too. He loved that we brought it out there, and
I like that we have our own. Well, I mean, they put us on their promotional stuff.
Spin the casa with Dunn and Drew
Yeah.
at the tailgate. We are sick fucks, I guess. I'll take pride in that.
And we tried to rebrand to Spin the Louie, and it's because they promoted it and they sponsored that.
They gave us 6 free bottles of tequila,
And that was awesome.
I still have one.
But like, it's just Spin the Casa.
Just clean and
Sounds so nice.
flows.
And then Cap and Bold City Brigade, they made us hats to give out. I wish we brought this up, but whoever finishes the bottle gets a hat that says Spin the Casa.
I think they still have some more too.
It's a great hat.
I'm sure they'll bring everything out. At the home opening tailgate.
And I'm sure they'll make more if we request. So going into week 1, I know we touched on a lot of these things with Cap, but just some storylines that I'm really interested in getting the answer to, and I'm interested in y'all's about the Jaguars. Here's mine. Travis Hunter's snap count on both sides of the ball, obviously. Like the whole NFL is interested in that.
That's probably the biggest topic of the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's bigger than that? No one else. Travis Hunter. Everyone's talking about Travis Hunter.
NFL Red Zone's going to be cute, glued on
all
that.
the other teams that are favorites to fucking win the Super Bowl, they got the same teams. There's nothing really exciting new about them. Eagles, Ravens, Bills, Chiefs, whatever. Same teams, yada, yada, yada. Jags got Travis Hunter, traded up for him. He's a player that we haven't seen.
Michael Parsons.
I was about to say Micah Parsons. I
Ben
was just
Johnson
making
and Caleb
sure.
Williams.
I was making
That's bigger than Travis.
Michael Parsons is. I'd say so. Sorry.
I think relevant. I think recency. If Micah Parsons got traded in March, Travis would be bigger than him by now. But I was gonna say Micah, but I didn't know if Packers had a primetime game.
It's a 4:25 game. I think hosting the Lions.
It's first division too.
Yeah, Lions. That's awesome.
So also in this storyline, I can't wait. Like, am I going to be in my seat and watch Travis Hunter get a pick? Because that would be insane.
That would be awesome.
And then all of a sudden the offense comes out. Here he comes again. That is what if I see that orgasm,
Whoa.
watch out where you're in the splash zone right in front of me. And maybe to the side and behind. Who knows? Next storyline, Trevor and Liam Cohen's offense. All right.
Hey, that's a story right there.
Which running back gets most of the snaps?
I was
I'm
going to
curious about
say.
that,
I was
too.
going to say I'm more interested in the run game than Trevor Lawrence because I'm just expecting Trevor Lawrence to just improve because it's time for him to. He's been in the league, but with our 3-headed back system that we have, I'm interested because we know what Liam Cohen did with
Maybe 4.
Yeah, we see what Liam Cohen did with
Who's
Tampa.
4?
I'm really interested to see what he does with. Who's the 4th one?
Stop, man. LeQuint.
I know.
Oh,
LeQuint.
okay.
Nice.
You can't just say there's 4 and then not know the 4th.
I drafted Bashul. Who?
What? Tootin'.
But we're not talking about fantasy.
Tootin'.
But yeah, I'm interested to see how our run game's going to be and the scheme that he whips up.
Oh God, yeah.
Because we've been watching vanilla offense for how long now? So Liam Cohen's going to really spice us up. But we really won't get to see it till after the game because when I'm watching the game live in a stadium, I'm really only focused on where the ball is.
Yeah.
I don't watch all the pre-snap
Right.
stuff and what the defense is doing. I'm only focused on the ball, the snap, and where it's going. So I really see a lot of the things after the fact, which is why I like you breaking down the film for us.
Yeah, I'll let you guys know.
Sometimes the best feeling though is when we're in the end zone and they're coming toward us, and I can see if you can see someone coming open. He's open. You're like,
Yeah.
he's open,
Oh,
and then he
yeah.
throws it, and is that's euphoric.
Or he does it.
Yeah, that's it. Also on here, I have is Brenton Strange the guy at tight end? I think we'll get an idea of how he's used in this offense.
Yeah.
I took him as my tight end 2 in fantasy, so
I think he's pretty solid. That's outside of being a Penn State fan.
I think that's very inside. Of
he's-
your team, Penn State fan.
I think he's a great blocker primarily, but
He showed flashes
he can catch the ball too
in training camp.
So he may be used. I don't know. He's gonna be fucking used. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but we'll see. But he's good. He's great.
Also,
and we have three tight ends, like tight ends that played for other teams that actually started. So it's kind of like our running back room. The tight end room is kind of the same. Just rotate the guys. Johnny Munt and there's another one from the Rams, Hunter Long. Why I'm in the tight end room?
you could probably fit in there.
I'm him. Chill.
Pause.
Something that I didn't write in here that I just thought of is like I want to see they're talking about on how all our defensive linemen have slimmed down because last year they were told to get big. Does that help our pass rush? Because we like Trayvon Walker is coming off 2 back-to-back 10+ sack seasons. Is he going to have another one? Or is he going to just stay maybe is he going to get better? Maybe. Does he have a 12 sack? Does he 13 sack? I'm really interested. Like Trayvon Walker. Huh?
That was the camera timer.
What'd it do?
That was the timer I set for you to check the camera
okay.
after your thought.
Because Trayvon Walker, he like passes the eye test. He looks like he should get 20 sacks a year.
Yeah.
But like, how is he going to do in this defensive scheme? How is he going to do? How is Josh Allen going to do? I saw that he's now donating like over like $400 per sack to Children's Cancer Fund after his
team sacks too.
Oh, team sacks.
Yeah,
oh,
team
good.
Sacks, yeah,
that's cool. I kind of wish it was just him. So maybe
maybe
we get a record-breaking season. But no, I'm interested to see him because like people are down on him from last year because they look at the sack total and they look at what he did the year before that. So I mean we need Trayvon and Josh Allen to have a great season.
And don't forget about the defensive tackle that Gladstone traded for Luke Fortner from the Saints.
What's
Saunders.
his name? Okay.
He's going to be another guy to watch on the defensive line.
Yeah, for sure.
Basically, everybody on the defense needs to step up. And
did I see that Wingard is
He's listed as a starter.
starter?
Yeah.
Was he?
There's a lot of haters with that.
Tall.
Oh shit, yeah.
There's a lot of haters with that. A lot of Dewey haters, but like, and I know he could bring this from the bench too, but like, I'm a big Dewey fan because he's
got heart.
He brings the culture. He has the heart. Like whenever I hear him talk, I'm like, that's us personified as a player. I mean, he led the charge with it was always the Jags thing. So he's a big culture setter. And I love that he's on our team.
And terrible towel curse.
Yeah, he did. He and Rayshawn did start the terrible towel curse. So that's tough.
Is that over? Have we paid our dues?
We'll see.
Oh God,
We're still in it.
So who determines when that's over?
Whenever you guys do better.
Jesus, forgive us.
That's when it's over.
Forgive us, please.
It's just
We
perpetual
submit.
curse. Last thing for the Jags is how many games is Cam Little going to keep us in this year? Because now that we've seen him kick a 70-yard field goal, there's fans saying, hey, we're never out of this thing. And I think last year there were a lot of games where we didn't attempt field goals because they didn't trust the kicker. But now you can trust Cam Little from anywhere. So depending on the game situation, we'll see.
That's fun.
We'll see how often, they bring him out there to kick and from how far it is. And also based on what the score is, how many games Cam Little is going to keep us in. Looking forward to seeing that as well because kickers, as a Steelers fan knows, a huge part of the NFL.
Yep.
Yeah. Do we get? I know the fans will be like, oh,
They'll murmur.
I was gonna say murmur, but I didn't want to. The little murmur.
They'll
From the
murmur with their
fans.
fingers up.
If we're like 4th down and we're on like the 50-yard line. Or like, is he going to do it? Is he going to send Cam?
Murmur, everyone, murmur.
Is he going to say? Is he going to send Cam Little out there?
Yeah,
that'll be cool.
There's one more Jags thing.
It'll be all dependent upon the game situation. Looking forward to seeing if we're aggressive on any 4th down.
Will he break the record?
True.
What is the regular season record?
The regular season
I think
record.
it's 66.
In my eyes, he has the record, and I think a lot of people, like, when you see a highlight on Twitter of a 60-something yard field goal, no one cares.
Do you think we win a game this season off of a
Record-breaking?
60-plus yard field goal.
No.
I'd say the odds are against
Yeah,
it.
right. That's
No.
just, I would bet against it. 'Cause
Not
that's just-
one.
No.
And I'm also really worried about him missing a long field goal because now everyone expects him to make
Right.
it. I also
That'd be tough.
This is the first time I've seen a Jaguars kicker go like maybe top one kicker in fantasy.
That shouldn't have happened. Did it?
Why?
I don't know. I don't think he's like kicker one. I think Brandon Aubrey is kicker one in most rankings or leagues.
Okay.
You started to ruin your season.
Did you mean first kicker off the board?
No, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not 1-1. But but anyway, he's a top 3 kicker. I haven't seen that in Jaguars in a while.
Yeah, I think in our draft, because it was me, I think I took him as like the second or third kicker off the board. It was Brandon Aubrey, and then I think I took one after somebody took Aubrey. Just because I thought there was going to be a run on kickers. There wasn't. That's why I stay 11th. I'm Dick.
Yeah.
I'm not playing for nothing.
Did you say there's another
it's for
Jags,
other
another
guys.
Jags thing?
Yeah, just a storyline you guys haven't mentioned. It's the name of arguably your best player,
Godstone?
who's like a budding superstar wide receiver, Brian Thomas.
Yeah, Brian Thomas. That's how you know that we're good.
That's how you know, right?
So-
I'm ready for a Jags game, and Brian Thomas ain't even on my mind. What's your?
should be.
What are you interested in besides just seeing how he does? Anything in particular?
Trying to trade for his ass. Guy's being fucking.
His what? But yeah, I mean, I am interested in Brian Thomas because he could be, I don't know, enter the conversation in top X receiver in the league. I mean, he had one of the best rookie seasons we've seen.
Yeah.
Maybe ever, but that no one really talks about it because the Jags were 4-13 and Mac Jones is throwing the ball at the end of the season. But
Great route runner.
yeah, we'll see how he can build it. What was his stats? Do you guys know? I mean, it was 1,100 and it was like 10 touchdowns.
I think it was 1,200, at least 10 touchdowns. I think it was 10.
Yeah, and that terrible offense last year, that's just incredible. And then now, obviously, I mean, you guys talked about how transformed the scheme and play callers and all that are, and then the weapons of Travis Hunter lining up on the opposite side of him, along with De'Ami Brown, who had a great postseason. I mean, I always kind of forget about him, but I think he's a great wide receiver 3. So,
And what's crazy is we have De'Ami, and he's wide receiver 3, but Parker Washington might be
Better.
he might be more reliable, maybe better.
yeah.
He probably has a better connection with Trevor, and he's not going to get nearly as many looks as De'Ami is, and that might not be fair because Parker Washington has had a hell of a training camp and hell of a preseason too.
Penn State, baby.
That's what it is.
Got to keep drafting out of that school, man. I'm telling you.
What are you guys ranked?
Drew
2
Aller
now?
next.
Or did you rise from 2?
No,
Wait,
we're
2.
still 2.
2? Okay.
Because 1 and 3 played each other.
Okay,
And
okay.
3 beat 1. So, of course, Ohio State has to go number 1. So now,
So it's Ohio State and Penn State.
not to get into
course.
college right now, but quickly, I just want to say I feel like it's just going to be another one of those seasons where I'm little bro looking up at big bro for the whole season and then got to.
At least it doesn't matter when you lose to him.
All
Still
right.
in the playoffs.
True. But it's just like.
Just don't play him again.
I wish they could beat them. Like, why can't? It's like if you were a Jags fan in the 90s, loses to the Titans in the fucking playoffs. But I don't know about that because I was 3. Anyway.
I found this article on The Athletic is talking about it's hyping up Liam Cohen. So I want to share with you guys who are looking for some hype around week 1 and are play calling on offense. So the crux of the article is, and I'll read a little bit from it. It says, to find out who the league's best play callers are and what makes their offenses so difficult to prepare for and play against, the writer of the article, who is won't let me see it unless I log in. Okay, sorry.
New York Times.
It is in New York. It's The Athletic, who's owned by the New York
Yeah, the
Times.
same thing.
But the author, right, of the article
Yeah, sure. You got it.
said he talked to the offensive coordinator's nemesis. 6 defensive coordinators and defensive assistant coaches from around the league. Who better to rank and analyze offensive play callers than coaches who have to stop them? Anonymously, each defensive coach ranked who they thought were the top 10 play callers in the league. I compiled their rankings for this list and added their analysis of each play caller. Conan
O'Brien.
Conan O'Brien. Cohen came.
He nice.
Cohen came in at 9th. And just off the top of my head, because I read the article, that's behind. Take some guesses. Who's one?
McVay.
No.
Oh, okay.
Fuck,
Can we
who's
just
one?
name the names that are ahead of him?
Yeah,
Does he go in order?
name one.
They're all head coaches or OCs?
No, they're
Shanahan.
Fuck. Damn it. I gotta
Eric
log
has it
in.
up on his
I
laptop.
think I opened it.
All right, who's one?
So it's not McVay, Shanahan.
It might be Shanahan.
Here. Scroll down before
I won't look. I'm not
before
looking.
I
I'm
cheat.
looking. I'm not looking.
Number 1.
Is it Shanahan? I
It's
have another
Shanahan.
guess. All right. Number 2, is it McVay?
Yes.
3, LaFleur.
No.
O'Connell.
Why you peeked?
I didn't. No, I didn't. Sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
not O'Connell.
Ben Johnson.
Andy Reid.
Yes. Ben Johnson.
I'm gonna just
4.
Say, I'm gonna just say random
O'Connell.
motherfuckers.
No.
Reed.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, type shit. I got 1.
5.
O'Connell.
Yes. 6.
McDermott.
He's defense.
Defense.
He's defensive coach. He's a former DC.
Sorry.
You've said this name already,
I have?
I think.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Give me conference.
No,
For the
it's
sake
too
of
easy.
time. All right.
Oh,
fine. We'll have
conference,
dead air then.
NFC.
NFC.
NFC North.
Oh. Well, I don't know the Lions' new play caller.
No, it's not him.
NFC North? We said them all.
Yeah, well, not for 6.
LaFleur. Oh, I thought we already did him. Okay.
No.
Sorry.
7.
I thought he was 3.
AFC.
Sean Payton?
No.
Arthur Smith?
Come on. Good
Yeah,
try.
I
Nice
don't.
try.
I don't actually think that.
AFC North.
Oh, Stefanski.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Stefanski. Who's that?
Browns.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Zach Taylor.
The 7th most feared offensive coordinator. No.
Let's see. Who's the Ravens?
Todd Monken.
Monken from Georgia. Okay.
8. AFC West.
I haven't said it yet.
You
Is
have.
it Peyton?
Yes.
Nice.
And then 9 is Liam Cohen.
Congrats.
So just going to finish what he said about Liam and what the defensive coordinator said.
Go finish.
Actually, I didn't say anything about Cohen. Here it is. After taking the Buccaneers offense to the next level, Cohen was immediately hired as the Jaguars head coach. Even with a small sample size, defensive coaches gave Cohen a lot of respect. His well-designed run game in Tampa Bay was a catalyst for the offense, but he had an elite understanding of defensive coverages and rules. He continually stayed a step ahead of defensive coordinators. Here's a quote. It's not just the plays themselves, but the way the plays were sequenced. He was able to be one step ahead of us a lot, which is rare, an NFC defensive coach said. I would actually say he's probably the only guy that was one step ahead of us all year. I was really impressed with that. That guy's game plan against us got us to reassess so much stuff during the season and during the offseason. Honestly, I was so impressed by it. Under Cohen, the Buccaneers put up similar numbers to the years Tom Brady was their quarterback, only they did it with Baker Mayfield, a quarterback many had given up on. We don't know how he'll fare as a head coach, but he'll give Jacksonville a distinct strategic advantage every week.
Does that tickle you?
Yeah. Like, I don't know I could probably go back in the games and see who may have been.
Shout out the author or writer. Didn't we have it?
Ted Nguyen.
Ted Nguyen. Thank you, Ted. How about you? Does it move you?
I suppose, but everything is a question mark currently because I haven't seen a down of football yet. So once I see at least one
Jags
game,
Saints didn't move you?
That tie?
I didn't
preseason
watch
tie?
a single second of that game. So no, but I did enjoy what I saw in the first preseason game where Trevor was getting out the ball very quickly, and if he does that every single game, I don't see why we can't move the ball down the field.
Especially with our weapons.
But yeah, we'll see. Like I said in my intro, I trust in him as a head coach, and I look forward to seeing what they put on the field. And if it's shit, well, then fuck us.
You excited to tailgate?
Fuck yeah. That's the one thing I missed from football season.
What
Bro wasn't listening.
Probably wasn't.
What time? You're right. What time you thinking?
I texted you first drink at 8, which means I'll be up at 7. My teeth will be brushed.
I'll probably wake up just
God.
naturally at like 5.
My ass will be washed, and I'll be over at 7:30.
Bro.
Because I already have my
Wait.
fit.
I
I already have my outfit.
You'll be over when? At
7:30.
7:30?
No, I won't be up that early.
Fuck!
Because I
Come on.
Because I have to bring John A over. She usually takes a little longer.
Yeah, what time do you think she's going to get ready?
Well, we'll talk the night before, and she'll be up. Because she'd be excited just to like go ahead and hang out and go to the games. Not so much the drinking part. You know, that's all me. You feel me? But she likes the experience overall. So, but
And are we
no idea what
Ubering?
I'm drinking yet.
Oh, no idea.
Okay.
Why'd you look? You looked at me and nodded. I don't know.
Because
Or you better ask
so
that
no
next?
idea what you're drinking. That's very interesting.
That's a
Or is this like a 60 minutes interview?
Crazy
That's actually very interesting. Could you tell us?
I don't know what we're gonna drink on Sunday yet. That is so very interesting.
Okay. I know what I'm drinking.
Is it?
I know what I'm drinking.
Outside of the tequila, I like we need things in between. Like
okay.
shit you sip on and shit.
So
What are you drinking? You said
I have
okay.
a 5-pack of my favorite beer. So I'll bring that in a cooler.
Are you paying $50 to park?
No. How are we getting there?
Scooter.
You say Uber.
I didn't say Uber. I said scooter.
I know, but you
But that
said
was a
Uber
joke.
in the past. Is that real? Actually, I
don't know. I just don't like. Because I'm still thinking in a pessimistic way. You know, I'm like, I want to get out there as quickly as possible if that shit it goes south. You know what I'm saying? So if I gotta walk my ass all the way to the parking lot, I know there won't be traffic, but I'm thinking wrong.
But what
That's
if it's a
I'm saying.
close game that we lose and Uber isn't getting to us in
Well,
so long?
if it's a close game that we lose and I'm in the stadium taking my photo and waiting till everybody leaves.
Still doing that?
Well, I'm going to have content post game, pre game, mid game, regardless. Doesn't matter what season it is. It's not always going to be like the head down shit, but it's going to be something. I already have a video planned if we win. I won't release it yet.
Even if you lose,
No.
Okay.
Because that's not in my mind.
can't lose then.
Although I do have $15 on Panthers money line just in case.
Yikes. It's okay. I have
Just to
money on
win
Jags.
something. Just like I need to win either because week one, we keep saying week ones must win. Like everything
You will win if
in this 2025 season is on this Panthers game.
it is.
So
Currently, it's must win.
if we lose, I want to win something from it. So I put a bet on it. And if we win, great. That's what we fucking wanted. Sorry. Got mad.
No, that's good. That's good. I love it. I love the passion. I kind of got an idea from one of our friends of where we could maybe park for $25 or $30.
Is it near?
It is walkable, but we'll probably need
I don't mind walking. That's what I do.
for coolers. We might need one of those beach wagons where we pull behind our cooler. It is something to put our stuff during the game.
What stuff?
Cooler, my water jug,
Oh.
just stuff that we're not afraid to lose. Well, I'll bring a lock so we can lock it to someone something.
Lock it. What?
We'll lock it to someone's something.
So they can't wheel it away, but they can just still take all the things that are there.
Well, the wheelbarrow might be the most expensive thing.
Okay.
But
So not driving.
I think no driving.
Oh.
But parking at a
But
farther,
parking at a further
and
further
pulling
lot.
was
That's
weird.
not $50. I meant to ask Cap about this. $50.
Went up.
I can't do that.
You still need to get like a pass beforehand?
You got to buy it online.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't enjoy that last year. That's not why I didn't go to the games last year.
Yeah,
it was
we know.
because we were asked. But I didn't like the new
I
parking.
personally didn't go because of the parking.
Yeah. I don't know. We started parking in the lot before you cross the street to go to BC.
Oh yeah, we did. I bet that's $50
That was
too.
like 40.
or it's
still.
40, but that still would piss me off.
Yeah. But it was a decent spot.
I mean, me
but-
and you, 2020, I'm okay with that. I can do $20. But
It's 25
Take-
each now.
take me back to when 2015 years that we were going, $20 parking.
Yeah.
What happened? The team didn't get better.
Inflation.
We brought Hennessy for Chad Henne at the preseason game.
I recall.
Yes, inflation. I fear.
8:35. Let's get into some more NFL
Yeah, we
happenings.
We might have to do the voicemails because we don't do the voicemails now, and the voicemails could
Oh, I'd be
lose.
so mad.
The voicemails.
Voicemails usually
Yeah, voicemails will
take
prompt
us an
NFL
hour.
talk.
Okay, so let's get to the voicemails now because there's a one thing left on here
We
that
can't hear them.
that I can't miss. Oh yeah, you can't. Shit. Okay. Well, let me take Bluetooth off, and I will play these out loud. Here we go. Here's our voicemails from our Discord listeners. If you want to join our Discord, go to patreon.com/DunnandDrew. And it is the best, a little toxic sometimes, but it's the best
Every day.
like community that you'll find. Like, get off Twitter. If like Twitter is annoying to you, go on our Discord. You're going to get hazed when you enter. But once your
Tough sell so
initiation,
far.
once your initiation is through, like you don't have to share a picture of yourself. You just say who you are, blah, 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 blah. Once that's over, it's like people have made their best friends through our Discord. And that's probably the thing I'm most proud of from this podcast. Not any of the views or the TikTok numbers or whatever. It's the community that we built. So if you're interested in our Discord, patreon.com/DunnandDrew, message us and we will add you to it. Here are those people sending us voicemails of, what do we ask?
Any
just
like generic talk
yeah.
about the upcoming season.
Football's here.
College football, whatever.
Football's here, so what you got to say? So here's what they have to say.
Good morning, Dunn and Drew and Jack. This is Angelo Donadio from Charlotte, North Carolina. It is the day after Labor Day, the morning of, driving into work. NFL Week 1, I don't know who's playing what. I couldn't be any less interested.
Okay. All right.
Well, that's an easy
Especially
skip.
the Dolphins. Like, I have no interest. I don't even know who on our roster is there.
All right. I'm sorry, Angelo. We try to get our views up. I got to skip you. I'm so sorry, Angelo. Please send another one when you gain some interest.
Patriots. Hello, Andy, Eric, and Jack. Thank you for recording this episode. My name is Matt, and I am calling in from Chicago, Illinois. I hope your Septembers are off to a great start, and everybody's looking forward to the NFL season. With that said, I'm going to give a very brief projection of where I think my team, the Bills, will land. As you probably already know, the Bills are the only team in the league this year. We're projected to win every single game. So that means our, of course, ceiling, like everyone else's, is 17-0. And realistically, our floor is probably a 14-3 or 13-4 at the very worst. Looking at the schedule, we have a pretty cupcake schedule, to be honest. But of course, some of these divisional games might get us, dropping a random game to the Jets or Patriots. But besides that, we have very favorable home games against the Chiefs, against the Bengals, against the Eagles even. So those really tough opponents we're playing at home, which I think will favor us. But that said, with this being the last season in the Bills' current stadium, I think we're going to host playoff games to do one final send-off, and we will lift the Lombardi Trophy in February. Good luck to everybody else. Thanks so much for recording. I can't wait to listen. Thanks, guys.
For the 8th straight year, everyone's picking the Bills to win the Super Bowl. It's nice that they're playing all these tough opponents at home. Jack, what's your take on, because I know your podcast did a breakdown of every single team.
Yeah.
What's any highlights on the Bills?
I think I had them they're my 1 seed at 13-4, 12-5, but did not predict them to even make the conference championship this year, actually. Just losing to the Chiefs in the playoffs.
Again?
I mean, I can't predict it. Until it happens, I can't say it'll predict it. So I'm sorry, Matt, and all of Buffalo fans that are listening, but
when you lose so long
you
to
gotta
the
do
same
it
team,
before I
like,
say you can do it.
it's hard to.
I don't know. There are obviously some minor differences to the team this year, but nothing tangible enough that I could say this is the year. Other than that, they're due. That's the only.
No, that's why everyone picks them. They're
right.
due.
They're just due. Which
And I'm confused because
Yeah.
it's not like their wide receiver core is improved. Like their wide receiver one's like Keon Coleman, isn't it? Khalil
and
Shakir,
right?
Couldn't even tell you number 3.
I mean, Kincaid's featured, the tight end.
Yay.
But
But it's I guess
Josh
'cause
Allen
does
makes up for
everything.
that, yeah.
he I did take his more rush yards for the season, so he does that.
All right, moving on.
What's up, Eric, Andy,
Oh.
and Jack? Glad to have y'all back. Football season is finally upon us, and my Wednesdays are a little bit brighter with the Dunn and Drew pod. Man, I'm ready. We got the Panthers. I'm going to be honest. If we lose, I will be raging. Because we better not lose to that fucking 4'8" midget quarterback and that JV ass defense they got over there. I need Travis Hunter to be the truth. Was a big believer in him and watching him since high school. Need him to be fucking him.
Since high school.
I need Trevor to be lighting it up again. I need Cohen to be the guy that he was for Baker Mayfield. Because, boy, these first 6-7 games, man, brutal. I just don't want to see us start 2-5, 1-6, man. That would be.
Thought he was crying.
God. I don't want to picture it. Anyway, hype for the football season. I'm excited to see. Unfortunately, the Chiefs probably fucking win the Super Bowl again or some shit like that. But glad to have y'all back.
He has a follow-up underneath.
Oh, okay. I'll get to that. What should we be concerned with most, Jack, about the Panthers? Thank you.
I think that's yeah.
Moving on.
Sure, move on.
I agree because that's why it's a must win. We should not lose them.
The defense is really bad.
And the offense doesn't scare. And
I agree. And no, the offense doesn't.
Do they
scare me
have
either.
pretty much the same team as when we played them with CJ Beathard and they scored 0?
When was that? In 2023?
It was 2 years ago.
No, it's a different team. It's a different team.
I don't think all this hype, trading up for Travis Hunter, the hunt, Gladstone,
They're making
Cohen,
that regardless.
Baselli, all of that just flushes down the toilet so quickly if we lose to the Panthers.
And there's not going to be any quick turnaround to recover from that.
No.
Because, like he said,
can't-
schedule.
Yeah, it's a must win.
Schedule
That's
stuff.
why I have this as a must win. You can't lose to this team. But I do feel bad for this team because I feel like they're on year 3 of being shitty. The Panthers?
Oh, yeah.
Why can't they improve? What's
Their owner.
okay? I'll take it.
It's kind of crazy that sports books view the Jags and Panthers as equal. The Jags are only 3-point favorites at home.
That is
kinda
crazy. After seeing hearing of all the wide receivers that are injured,
What would
they
you
traded
what
away-
would you put it at?
trade away Thielen.
The Jared Thielen. I don't know. At least 4. What?
That's that big of a difference?
Yeah.
3 and 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
4.5. You want me to say?
I was thinking you'd be 7. I
No,
don't need a touchdown.
not that much.
1 point doesn't really do nothing for me.
But that's pretty significant in sports betting. in lines,
In
how
sports
they
betting,
lines how
yeah.
they shift. Yeah.
But in an actual game, not at all.
Okay, so I have Nick's tweet. Oh yeah, he did follow up. Okay, so here's his follow up.
I forgot to add this to my last message, but if you guys end up coming to Arizona, I got 3 extra spare beds. I got an extra room. I got 2 beds in the
Rich.
loft upstairs.
God damn.
We got a space for you to come by. We can go hit the game. We can tailgate beforehand. Whatever y'all need, whatever y'all want, come on by.
Whatever.
I got the room. Arizona, y'all got a place to stay. Save that money.
Thank you, Nick. I mean, it
That's
also
very nice.
obviously depends on the Jags, how they're doing. Your house is big as fuck.
I actually met him last time I was in Arizona.
How is he? Should I be
Cool.
scared?
I gave him our leftover weed.
All right. Hour?
It was a bachelor party, so I was out in
Oh,
Scottsdale.
right. Mitch's message
Not to tangent.
has 5 laughing emotes.
Oh, great.
The most of the entries. So let's see what Jaguars fan Mitch had to say.
My predictions for this year, at least for the Jags, I did another fill-out thing, and I have us winning like 10 games.
Wow.
I guess I'm bought in for now. If week 1 goes bad, oh my God. I can't imagine another week 1 disaster. What it would do to my mental health. I don't know. I really can't see myself moving forward in life. College football, fuck it. I don't care. I'm a Penn State fan this year because I spun a fucking randomizer of top 25 teams, and it landed on Penn State, which I'm happy about.
Okay.
Because I'm a weird. I like their uniform. I always have. And the rich history,
vanilla.
like Sandusky and shit. What else? My day's going fine. I'm just looking at Jack's prompt here. Otherwise, I think Trevor is going to have probably his best year. I still think he's mid as fuck, but whatever. Early prediction for MVP, it's going to be Lamar, so not really exciting. And then Ravens win the Super Bowl this year. Ravens and Eagles. Ravens win 29-24. And that's it. We're all going to watch these next months just for that. Insane.
Ravens Eagles Super Bowl will be electric.
Would what?
Would be what?
Electric.
Oh, yeah.
You said it so non-electric.
I know.
Electric.
Been waiting for Lamar to get there.
Yeah, and he's won an MVP. But yeah, get to the Super Bowl. If it's not because it can't be the Chiefs again.
You can.
4 times.
I predicted it.
Good God, 4.
I had the Chiefs over the Bucks.
I mean, in the Super Bowl, the Bucks.
Yeah.
Interesting. 4 times straight. It's got to be someone else. You know who it is going to be?
Who?
You don't need me to say it. Come on now.
I don't agree.
All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah, I got to call my ops too. Fuck you, Andy. You're dead to me in fantasy.
Oh.
Fucking
Wow.
Jack draft for me merchant.
You
Fuck
are a
Matt,
merchant.
you Kamala calculator bitch.
Come on. What does that
I'm
mean?
about to fucking run this league. It goes through me.
Kamala. Or maybe he said Kamala.
He said Kamala calculator
calculator. That's a pretty good one.
I'm going to go hot take, hotter take, hottest take. I think my hot take for this year is that the Chiefs won't win their division. My hotter take is that I think we will have 3 5,000-yard passers, and I only think that's happened twice or 3 times in the league. I'll need to be fact-checked on that. And I believe we will see one of the second-year wide receivers lead the league in receiving. My hottest take? God, what would be my hottest take?
Who's this?
I believe
He's
that
Oh.
the team that makes the Super Bowl this year will be a first-time winner.
Jags.
Oh man, he said something good.
Chiefs don't make Super Bowl.
Oh,
5,000-yard passer.
Oh,
second year receiver, leads the
Three
team receiving.
5,000-yard passers.
Yes. So
But like last year or the year before we started, we saw a trend where we stopped getting like prolific offenses. Do you think that continues? Like the passing numbers were down, offensive numbers were down.
it ebbs and flows, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's back up.
Okay, that'd be sick for us. Next, any comments on what else he said?
No, he's an Eagles fan, so he can rest in piss.
Oh.
What's going on, y'all? This is Dan from Iowa, giving my little voicemail call in here. I hope you guys are doing good, though. I can't wait to see you guys in like a little under a month here, actually. That's coming up insanely fast. But, yeah, you know, my take on my team, the Vikings. We had a pretty good year last year, of course. We lost first round of the playoffs, so it doesn't really matter how well we did in the regular season. But, I mean, going into this year, it's crazy. They basically have us going 500. And I mean, this free agency, we completely redid our O-line, or interior O-line, I should say. We got a great center, got a great guard there, and then we drafted a first-round guard as well. So our O-line should be very good. So of course, we brought Thielen back. So once Addison's back as well, we have JJ, and then we have Addison and Thielen, which is insane. We have Hawkinson at tight end still, Aaron Jones, Jordan Mason now is a backup for him. So it's insane. We have so many weapons. Just have to have JJ get him the ball. And then defensive-wise, I mean, we're still returning most of our guys. We still have Flores coaching them. We still have KOC coaching the offense. So all in all, I'm not worried at all. I think we're going to crush that win total. I don't think it's going to be a Super Bowl year or anything. I'm just hoping we win a fucking playoff game this year. That's all I got, though. For your Jags, though, I'm excited for him this year, like, for the first time in a while. I think all the new changes there, you know, with the coaching and, of course, having Travis Hunter now, it's going to make a big difference for you guys. So we will see how that goes. Hope the best for both teams, and maybe we'll see each other in the Super Bowl in, like, 2050 or something.
That'd be wild.
Love you guys, and have a great pod.
Thoughts on the Vikings, Jack?
I liked his assessment of it. Yeah, as he said, I mean, he mentioned Brian Flores in the defense, and Brian Flores is like, he's not going to be hired as a head coach ever again, but he's such a good defensive coordinator, so it's kind of a cheat code.
It's like Steve Spagnuolo.
Yeah, there's a couple guys out there. So the offense, I'm not a huge J.J. McCarthy fan, but Kevin O'Connell can coach anyone to be a decent quarterback, so I think his expectations are reasonable.
Yeah.
Definitely going over. I checked the win total 8.5.
Especially with who he can throw to.
Yeah, right. And winning a playoff game is not out of the possibility.
I just want the confidence that he has to even say, I hope to win a playoff game this year. He said it with no hesitation, and I can't do that currently as a Jaguars fan.
But I feel like when we go to the playoffs, we win in the playoffs. At least one game. I was listening to a podcast episode that we did 2 years ago after the Chargers win, and Jack was like, do you want me to get rid of your
confidence?
No.
What?
Your imposter syndrome? And you were listening. We have more playoff wins since 2000 than like 23 teams.
I said that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't remember that.
All right, we got to hurry through these because we got to end in 7 minutes. So here is Bryson.
Bryson.
Wait, nope.
Oh.
Here is Tristan.
I don't know who he's a fan of anymore.
What's up, boys? It's Tristan from Georgia. Missed the pod. Glad you guys are back. Hopefully it's for a long time. Just wanted to call in and say
could be the last episode.
Myself, but
It could be.
My Florida State Seminoles are back, and that last season was just, you know, one of those growing pain seasons. It didn't help that we had trash ass DJU as our quarterback for like half the season before he thankfully hurt himself.
Jeez. Crazy.
I think Florida State, when they're good, is always competitive, so I'm hoping to see a good ACC run out of them. Not saying playoffs yet, but I'm hopeful. As for NFL, fuck the Dolphins. They do not move me at all this season. I think you should take any of their unders for the whole season. I think they're going to be dog shit. I think their defense is full of plumbers, as Matt likes to say, and our offensive line is electricians. I think they're going to be very, very bad. And I'm hoping that's the case because I'm sick of Tua and I'm sick of McDaniel. I want them both gone. So a horrible Dolphins season for me is a good thing. And at this point, I don't even care anymore. Last time they won a playoff game was, I think, a few months before 9/11.
Before.
I think they have the longest streak
That was
currently of
2 or something like that.
not winning
So
playoff
I've seen
games.
0 Dolphins playoff wins in my conscious life. Yay. Anyway, glad you guys are back. Looking forward to listening to the episode. Love you guys. Bye.
I would love to dive into this stuff and he talk some college football, which I know we wanted to talk. We just don't have time.
That is true. We don't have time.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is your fault.
If we
How's
had
your fault?
we just don't have time.
I know.
I'm sorry. But Florida's back, college football wise. All right.
But he is right about the Dolphins. They have been 24 seasons without a playoff win.
Oh my God.
That's some of your whole lives.
What's up, y'all? It's Charles. Just recording this. It was a Tuesday afternoon after I leave the gym. First of all, shout out for doing the pod the day before. I know y'all busy, gents, so it really means a lot to us fans to have you back. But back to business. Let's see where I want to start first. Lions. Preseason looked a little shaky, not gonna lie, although we don't even play our stars, so I don't know what to think about that. But prediction, 12-5, 11-6, realistically. When we got to play the Chiefs on the road, Ravens on the road, go to Philly. Fuck me, it sucks to actually be good, I guess, now. It means you play people good, but you know what? I trust the new OC. No offense, Ben Johnson, we're whooping your ass twice. Caleb Williams does not scare me. Christian, the fucking Packers don't scare me. I don't care if y'all got Micah Parsons, just got to say that. Division still runs to the north, baby. Lions taking it. What else? College. Went to the opener for Michigan State Friday night. That was fun. Well, we got blacked by a few Millers. Shout out Bando. And you know what? We actually can run the ball. So watch out, Eric. I don't know when we play y'all, but
I'm snoozing.
we're ruining that undefeated season. Coming for you. Go
It'll
Green,
be the
go White, baby.
Buckeyes.
Last thing, the end of the Bama era as being relevant is coming. The board should have stayed as Ashton Washington and other things from week 1. Shout out Jack's Notre Dame. Y'all played really well. And honestly, if it wasn't for a crazy one-hand catch, I feel like you guys probably should have won that game. That's pretty much it. Sorry for taking too long. Love you guys and hope the Jags don't make you guys want to quit the pod this year.
Yeah, 4 days to find out.
And sorry, one last thing. Lions take the Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck. Beat the Ravens 31-24. That is my end of my prediction.
Ravens are popular.
They should
They're every year.
Are you worried about the Lions losing offensive and defensive coordinators?
A little bit, but not really. I think 11-6 is reasonable.
Gotcha.
Good evening, Dunn and Drew and Jack.
Thanks.
This is Bryson calling from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I hope you guys have been well. I'm glad the pod is back. Football's back. I think the only thing I will really have to say, my Cowboys, unfortunately, I really don't know what kind of season we're going to have. I'm kind of excited. I don't sound excited to go to the game Thursday. I really don't know what's going to happen.
In Philly?
I think we'll either get blown out or it'll be a close game and it'll probably come down to like the last drive maybe. Historically, when we're like very healthy and we are underdogs, the Cowboys somehow play good against the Eagles. But, we'll see how things go. I really don't want to talk about Micah Parsons. I'm sure that's going to be a big talking point on the pod if it hasn't been already. So I will make sure to take pictures. Hopefully I live. I will be wearing my gear. I'm actually going to wear my Micah Parsons jersey, so maybe I'll get some sympathy.
Don't.
But,
You will
my
not
God.
get any sympathy from
just
them.
hoping it's a
Please don't
fun
do that,
day.
Bryce.
You'll only get
Can
tormented.
enjoy it with my dad, but
Don't do that, Bryce.
other than that, I don't have any college takes yet, but
All right, here's Bando.
Bryce Young.
All right, and we're gonna end on that. I cannot wait for Bando to eat shit. I mean, I know he's trolling, but Bryce Young, he's gonna be on his back.
You know what's funny?
Whoa,
is
dude.
Bando is not expecting a win, so if they
I know.
do,
Yeah.
Bando's in a great position.
Yeah, right.
he's in the best position.
This could be the last pod. We'll see.
Yeah, it really could.
We'll see how week 1 goes. How does it go? If you're watching after Sunday, let us know.
Thanks for
gonna be
listening.
fun.
We may or may not see you next week. Peace.
That was one update I wrote down. The other one I wrote down was, a Steelers fan fiction that I bookmarked that, can I share it? Because it got me really excited. Got me excited for football season, but it's Steelers.
Sounds dirty.
It's not dirty, no. It's just like fan fiction of.
There's like,
So I want
Aaron
you guys. I want to
Rodgers.
read it to you guys, and
Is it
guys,
like
if you're
just-
here for the
just your
Jags
reaction.
and you have to listen to the Steelers,
I know like
fan
this
fiction
is
right
this is
now,
not very topical for the Jaguars.
Just
but
if
it's
you're
what I'm-
listening-
it's my life update. Yeah,
and you don't like it, just skip forward. Because we had someone today. Oh,
Yeah,
they
you're
stopped
addressing
talking
the
Jags.
commenters.
They stopped talking Jags. Like if
you gotta
it
stop
annoys
pandering
you,
to the
don't worry.
to the two commenters.
We have some good shit coming up. If you don't like Steelers, just skip ad. Just skip ad. Go ahead. Let's listen to this fan fiction. What is Aaron Rodgers doing? Is he in a towel?
All right. No, it's not.
It's not an
sexual.
erotica?
No.
It's just about the season?
Yes.
Yawn.
Yeah.
Fine, I won't read it.
No, go.
We're just
Read
giving you
it.
shit, Jackie.
Jackie.
Never call me that. All right, fine.
Don't do that again.
Yeah, boy, the Uncrustable go crazy.
The Steelers' 2025 season began with a bombshell.
What is this?
Fan fiction.
Okay.
Fan fiction, bro. He said it 8
Sorry.
times.
Goldfish memory.
PB&J.
Aaron Rodgers, the 41-year-old legend, signed a one-year deal with Pittsburgh. Fans were skeptical, but Rodgers had unfinished business, and the Steelers needed a spark.
I'm sorry. What is this? What is the context?
Just a fan fiction of this season.
Who
playing
made
out.
this?
I don't know. Someone I found on TikTok.
Of the upcoming season.
So it's
Yeah.
a TikTok and people, is this like a trend?
No, it was just probably someone put something in ChatGPT saying predict the Steelers. season,"
Okay. Thank you.
or whatever, something like that. That's my
I'm
guess.
locked.
All right.
Do you want me to read it again?
No,
Did you get it?
keep
Okay.
going.
You got
We
the
got
gist.
it,
Aaron
yeah.
Rodgers had the Steelers.
Because it
We knew
actually
that.
happened.
From the first snap, it was clear Rodgers had more left in the tank. His poise and precision reinvigorated the Steelers' offense. DK Metcalf, acquired in a blockbuster trade, became an unstoppable deep threat, while rookie sensation Caleb Johnson bulldozed defenses with his punishing running style. Meanwhile, TJ Watt and this defense brought the chaos, giving Pittsburgh its trademark edge. Pause. The Steelers clinched the AFC North and marched through the playoffs. With Rodgers' late-game heroics against the Chiefs in the AFC Championship, cementing their Super Bowl berth.
How much of this do you think? I mean, I know you read this and be like, oh yeah, I can see that.
I didn't think that.
No, he doesn't.
It's not over.
Come on.
Oh,
Super Bowl LX was a defensive showdown against the Eagles.
That's 60, right?
against
I would die.
you would.
If the Eagles
That would be
Steelers Super Bowl,
crazy.
I would be dead before.
Has that ever
the-
happened? Has that
No.
ever happened?
That's crazy. You would die with no alcohol. How would you die?
I don't know.
Emotionally.
Just
Cardiac
Heart
arrest
attack.
before kickoff.
yeah, jinx.
Down 17-13 with 2 minutes left.
That's a Steelers story.
Rodgers engineered a masterpiece of a drive, capped with a dart to Metcalf in the end zone. The defense sealed it with a strip sack by T.J. Watt, giving the Steelers their 7th Lombardi trophy.
Okay.
Rodgers.
Not very original by ChatGPT. Because
Can I
he
just read the
does
last?
that.
Can I read the last sentence?
I
Sure.
this is losing us listener minutes.
Rodgers retired after the game, leaving behind a legacy etched in black and gold. For Pittsburgh, he wasn't just a rental. He was the hero who brought the steel curtain back to glory. That got me really excited. And no, I don't think it will remotely close to happen because I'm realistic, but it's just fun to fantasize. The end.
I hope all 2 Steelers fans that watch us enjoyed.
They probably loved
Bubba?
it.
Okay,
So in a
so
message on Discord. That was so fire, bro.